Hello, and as some of you know, I watched One Punch Man straight after Bakemonogatari, and I want to take a break because I feel a massive headache coming on, but I don't want to be a bitch, and really I don't want to show any weakness in front of Saitama, so I'm going to have to power through. Now you should know that this is going to be the last episode of the season, which is, wow, we're here already. Obviously there are some specials and an OVA as well, which I will be going through. I don't know how long it's going to take. It might be 2 episodes of that, or might do an extra long one. We'll see when we get to it. But for now, we know that City A is under massive threat from an alien spaceship, and a lot of the S-Class heroes are, well, they're in trouble. They're fighting a regenerating monster and, well, they're getting somewhere. But of course, Saitama is just wading through the ship in search for the big bad boss. And of course, if you did actually watch the last episode, you would know that he found him, didn't he? And I have been told that there is hopefully going to be some nice fight scene going on. I'm kind of looking forward to that. So let's go on and see if anyone else is given more seizures by all those flashing lights. Intense. And I like how they just go straight into it. At least block with both arms, Saitama. Yeah, he's not really breaking a sweat either. He did manage to survive a punch. Took his arm off, but he survived it. Wow, Tank Top Master is actually not terrible. But nothing compared to her. Just go home. She does have a right to belittle everyone else over their lack of power. I would feel sorry for them, but they brought it on themselves. You didn't really do anything though, did you? Well, we're getting some nice subplot for Genos there. Good thing Season 2 has been announced. Flashy. Really? Good. Nice. Last one. Go on, Silver Fang. The detail in his hand there. Well, that's still the ship. You took out one enemy. Good job, Moomin. You know it's getting intense when they bring in the theme tune. Okay, it's not really the theme song, but it's... Yeah, it's pretty good. Saitama hasn't really done much other than defend and walk backwards quite quickly. Okay. Is he kind of disappointed in this fight as well? He got a hit off. Oh, so he has the same kind of thing. Nice, okay. Well, it just means he can have it punched off again. 20 words or less. Wow, his hair has grown. It means his power has increased. It's just like the time with Carnage Kabuto. Saitama isn't reacting. He's allowing himself to be hit. This is pretty cool. Well done. Also, no sound. I love it. Or limited because of the atmosphere. Hopefully he doesn't destroy the moon. He's back. So, have you got another trump card? Does she know that she's not the one that's causing it? Are they going to finally acknowledge Saitama's power? Well, the moon is still whole. Of course, you've always got another level of power hidden, haven't you? Consecutive normal punches. Good thing you can regenerate. He's only been playing thus far. Holy fair. Hopefully he doesn't affect the world's ecosystem too much with that punch. That's a big eye socket. But he wasn't really a match for him at all. Never really is. That's not what Saitama wants to hear, is it? It's lonely being the best. I want to go home. I'm glad that they are using some of the aliens as comic relief. I like using the mockery of, this is my super move, it's just running. We're not even that far in and he's already won, ship's come down. The true power to be feared. Is he blaming them for it? I'm sorry, what was your contribution? I don't think he deserves an explanation. Oh, he's the Hero Association PR guy, isn't he? Okay, I see now. He's starting to remind me heavily of a guy from Persona. Going on about how he's on the side of justice. Good conversation distraction. Metal Knight. Is that actually Metal Knight or just another like drone thingy? Probably, yes. His whole deal is creating more impressive technology and then never using it. The alien ship, you know, you've got to actually give them some credit. They're open to multiculturalism. Look at all the different species of aliens there. So much for gathering information, mate. So he's the judge, jury, and executioner, is he? But sometimes there's only so much you can forgive. And here comes Genos, treating him as, you know, the hero he is. Poor tornado! How dare you hurt her fragile ego? She doesn't need to be so argumentative. Did you really think you were going to win that one, Genos? That's a battle I'd like to see. He's going to have to go back to... He's going to have to go back and upgrade his parts now, isn't he? Doesn't even do anything that battle. No one? Does it have windows this time? Or at least a radar system? Good. A good infrastructure is a good way to start. That memorial stone has quite a lot of names on it. I'm not sure how I feel about this ending. I mean, it fits with One Punch Man, where it just kind of glosses over all the actual stuff because Saitama doesn't care for the cleanup and the maintenance. But it has opened a whole bunch of plot threads that I want answering. Don't do this to me. I also feel kind of bad for Saitama because this was his, you know, big shot at being able to find someone worthy of fighting. Granted, he did have to use a serious punch, but a single punch with intent. And then you saw how many serious punches the other guy used. Okay, this is another joke enemy. It has to be a giant pig. King of the underworld, of course it is. King of the sea, king of the air, king of the dinosaurs. There's a theme I'm sensing. You have... And Prophet. Oh, there he is. I was like, hang on, that's... Since when has Saitama been for Prophet? For a moment there, it may almost made me think he was talking about Genos himself. I like it. Of course, I can't scream too loudly, otherwise I would have reenacted it a bit more. But, you know, well, I didn't catch any seizures from that, but there were quite a few. Yeah, okay, it was quite good. Of course, it was kind of one-sided on the flashiness of it, because Saitama was quite reserved for most of the battle. And of course, it had to bring up the fact that he's going to have some extensive backstory and elaborate far too much on that. One that's, you know, Saitama doesn't really care for. Now, I know that there are specials and whatnot, as I said before. Unfortunately, they're not going to explain anything that happened after this. So any questions I have are still going to be there. And I'm not going to ask because in case anyone is going to inform me and I don't really want it. But of course, we're being made to dislike Metal Knight. And it could be more subversion, and actually he's not the bad guy we think he is. The same with Am I Mask. Although he is a bit quick to dish out justice. Is his version of justice just? And for as much as people seem to love her, Tornado didn't really have all that much time to shine, really, did she? At least, that's what it seemed like. One of the standout moments of the episode was definitely when he was on the moon. Just the juxtaposition of between the battle that was leading up to it, and the music, and the everything, and the visuals, and then silence, grey, slow actions, and then straight back into it. It was that little moment of reprieve that we got. Well done. That was good. Sometimes too much of a good thing can be a bit overwhelming, so that little break that we received, it broke it up perfectly. Now, if you have enjoyed One Punch Man, be sure to let me know down in the comments. Shouldn't have to say it, but YouTube's algorithm heavily favours videos that are highly rated and highly liked. So it doesn't take too much time out of your day, so if you would, just like the video if you have enjoyed it. And if you want to join the ever-growing family we have over on Discord, be sure to do that. Of course, be prepared to ignore the first few comments. It's kind of a tradition at this point. But anyway, that was episode 12 of One Punch Man, and I hope you come back for more because I'm enjoying doing this. And I want to impress you guys, so hopefully I'm not doing it for naught. And of course, as this show has shown, that was poor use of the English language, but all of us can be a hero in our own way. Of course, some of us might be overshadowed quite heavily. But we can try and do our part, can't we? And your role for now is to stay awesome. How was that for a segue? I thought that was quite good. Well, that's enough stroking my ego for now. We should all try and get some sleep. See you in the next one.